Ooh, welcome back, Heavenlies. This is Heaven's Army. We are doing my first ever reaction video. I know, I do many things on this channel, and surprised it took over 7 years for me to do a reaction video. But here it is. I might as well just give a little quick blurb since this is gonna be, I don't know how long this is going to take, but I was given a message from Malicefire earlier today, which changed my plans. I was planning on doing Code Vein tonight, but I was told that there's an interesting character that appeared in Tekken 8. Now, I've heard that, well, we already see Nina on the screen, and I know Jin and Kazuya gotta be there, and I think I heard about Paul and his hair. But that's as far as I've gotten, because if anybody knows anything about me, I am a Asuka main in Tekken 7. And no, I wouldn't call myself a professional. I just know Asuka through and through, to which I invented wall combos and optimal combos that I don't see anybody else use. And that's just what I am. I just play Tekken 7 casually and for fun against my viewers. But that's me. I like Asuka, and I couldn't find anybody else. But to get back into this, first of all, no, I'm not sponsored by Bandai Namco or Tekken or anybody. I'm doing this because I want to see where Tekken 8 is going. And I watched a bit of a video. It was like a half-an-hour video. Well, we'll probably see it here. And I will either A, mention it, or B, watch it. I'm not too sure what I'm going to do. Again, this is all random. I managed to zoom in on my YouTube. My YouTube doesn't look like this. I just want it to be nice and big so everyone can see it. And two, I had to use my laptop to block the screen because I'm pretty sure the video that I'm looking for is up above here. So I used my laptop screen to block off my TV screen and then click on videos and scroll down, and then I scrolled up and I found Nina. So it really is, this is going to be a reaction, a first time reaction. Again, I know of Nina and Kazuya and Jin, so like there's probably not a lot to react to there other than what's gonna happen in the videos, and then anybody else that's there. I have not kept up with Tekken 8, so without further ado, that was a long intro, my bad. If anybody knows this channel, you know that I talk a lot, so welcome to Heaven's Army Gaming. Yeah, let's just do this. Move my mouse. So this is Nina reveal. So yes, I'm on Bandai Namco Entertainment America. I'm on their site, for those who are curious.
Your luck has run out.
Get ready for the next battle.
Oh, the silent assassin.
8. New challenger.
Going somewhere?
Nina Williams.
I like the announcer. Oh, that low. Okay, that looks familiar. That looks familiar too. Ooh, she's got guns now she can just use anytime?
Isn't it past your bedtime?
She said that before. Ooh, okay. That must be... that trip, yo! Okay. I thought she wasn't a silent assassin. She's using guns with no silencer. She's loud. Interesting.
You're not getting away.
Okay, I think I know what's going on here now.
Die in silence.
The red. You said silence, but...
Goodbye. That was disappointing.
Everyone looks older. None of those bullets ever hit. That's amazing. Okay. There is one flaw with what I've done. I've watched a video that is talking about that new heat system. and that attack that she hits down, I think I think everyone has an attack that hits downward when you activate the heat system, and you could use it in the middle of a combo. If you could air launch someone and then hit them with that heat activation thing, then you could follow up with a combo and do some crazy damage. But also she was glowing red, which means we have that when you're low health and you could activate into more attack power stuff. But yeah, see, I couldn't react to that because I already know about the heat system, so that's where I'm just like, oh. But interesting. Again, I don't know every single Tekken character. Yes, I've gone through Tekken 1 through 7 at this point. This is what I watched. And I didn't watch all of it. I just watched the blurbs when they were talking about the heat system. They were talking about how they want this to be a more aggressive Tekken game, and depending on how fast this goes, I might watch this video. And if I don't watch it, I'll at least talk about it. I got it in the back of my brain what I want to say. I should have written things down. No, let's just wing everything, everybody. So yeah, my bad. I'm on their official site. Okay, there's Kazuya at least. So like, I don't know what we're gonna see here on the screen, but let's watch Kazuya next. I played a little bit of Kazuya, not like on my channel or anything. Just I tried a few characters out. I love that sweet demon uppercut. I don't know what it's really called, but it's very nice. I don't like his little sweep attack that he does, but yeah, anyway, everyone looks so much older now. Let's just go new video, new tab, and click over, and let's do this. Oh yeah, move my mouse. Again, I'm not a PC gamer either. This is gonna be the same intro. It's Jin and Kazuya fighting. These two are the main characters of the game, right? Oh, I got something else to probably say in word. Let's watch this first.
Ready for the next battle. Tekken 8. New challenger. Kazuya Neshima.
That's the same intro, but his eye is glowing red in the... Ooh. That's that sweep! No! Oh no! I see it again. There's that beautiful uppercut. Ooh, did you just laser in the middle of that? I'm not too sure what that explosion was. Oh, that's... I'm seeing some similar moves. Did you laser downward? There, that's that heat rush attack. Oh, I don't remember him ever exploding. Interesting. Wow, I wasn't expecting him to hit and kick so much. I was expecting more lasers. If his eye is glowing in the middle of battle, they never did that before. Even in Tekken 7, his eye would not glow in battle, and then in cutscenes, it would. Okay, now see, that was crazy, right? What I'm watching now, because I don't know Nina as much as Kazuya, but interesting. Okay, so what have I taken away already? It's interesting that Tekken 8, they advertised Nina first instead of Kazuya or Jin. It didn't matter who, just as long as it was Kazuya or Jin. But they showed Nina first. Yeah, that's an interesting thing. And then also what I'm picking up is I'm liking how Tekken 8 is advertising. It's giving us something little by little instead of just like the game's coming out next year maybe. And then we just wait. This is just like, oh, maybe my character will appear. My character's already there. Maybe, like, who knows? My character's not here yet. I'm really hoping my character shows up. I mean, why else would somebody tell me there's an interesting character and then and then they're not there? So yeah, I won't get my hopes up though. I just heard bad news that, you know, I heard a few people talk about Asuka and they don't care for her, and I'm just like, oh man. But yeah, all right, here it goes. This is Jin. I played a little bit of him as well. Probably more Jin than Kazuya, but there's already so many different things happening. Absolutely. There's just new moves. Kazuya never exploded before. We'll see where this goes. But yeah, the heat system's interesting. It seems you could do it anytime you want, as long as you fill it up and you can just fire it off.
Get ready for the next battle. Tekken 8. New
Okay.
challenger. Jin Kazama.
The graphics look so good. Ooh. Ooh, wings pop out. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, that looked like that 1, 2, 3 punch that you could do in Tekken 7. The rest, though, that backflip, I don't remember him doing that. So I think they went into the burst mode. Oh, okay, no, I've seen that move before. The wings, and then there was burst rush, or heat rush, I guess. He just punches once while everybody else fires laser beams and then throws you down and then kicks you, and he just punches once, huh? Again, the graphics are absolutely amazing. I'm interested in why everyone's looking so much more older now. And yeah, Fist meets Fate, huh? Interesting. All right, yeah. I wish I truly knew more about these characters and to be like, oh, that's new. Oh, the down to something. I don't know them. If they bring Asuka, I'll probably be able to react more. But no, again, this is I'm liking what they're doing. I'm liking how they're introducing characters. Graphics are beautiful. And yeah, once I get back to that 30-minute video, I will have a few more things to say, but there we go. Here's Paul. If you're already seeing the hair, people already mentioned Paul's hair. And yeah, I had to take a look at it too and was like, wow. Here it goes. Oh, here it goes. Let's just do it. Let's just see what happens. I like the announcer voice. Come on, hit me with that. Oh, share my voice. No, thank you. The thing popped up over there, did it? This is fun. I didn't think how fun it would be to do a reaction video. So far, so good.
Get ready for the next battle.
Hot-blooded destroyer. Wow, he looks much older. He's through the wall. Perfect, thank you. And he looks so happy. Oh, you ride in a bike. What are you, harangue now? Ooh, a knee. Very quick knee. While rising. Okay, that's very familiar. Oh, suit. Yeah, it is. I like how he smiles. Okay, that's a downward punch, so that was them activating heat mode. His heat rush. And then his normal 3-hit combo, I think. Yeah. Did you just break block? Are you what? That's new.
I'll show you.
He kicked you up in the air. What? Oh, I like that. What? Oh, he ripped his whole sleeve off when he flexed.
I'm in top condition.
Dude, for 80-year-old Paul, you're in amazing condition. All right, I wasn't expecting that. I was gonna react to the strongest in the universe, but wow. Let's go back to that. Hold up. Oh, not far enough? Are you kidding me? The strongest in the universe made. Okay, that's pretty. Are you kidding me? Dude. dude. Okay, okay. This one was the most hype for me. The strongest universe. What Tekken was that? When he was trying to take on the aliens and all of that stuff. Yeah, that's old Paul there from a long time ago. But flexing to rip your sleeve off? Yeah, his hair is definitely wild, isn't it? Look at that. What is this? But yeah, his hair.
I'm in top condition.
So yeah, like wow, he's the if this is the graphics we're gonna be seeing, this is awesome. Absolutely awesome. That one was amazing. I like that one a lot. I mean, again, if one of my characters was Nina, Jin, or Kazuya, I probably would have been like, whoa, but no, like this one was good. And I'm not even a Paul character. I was told to, you know, go from Asuka to Paul, but I cannot play as Paul. I just don't get how he moves. I'm very, I don't know what to call myself, but yeah, no, this is interesting. Your hair is a bit wild. I missed a big top hat hair, but that was interesting. And way more showy than the other one. Sure, Kazuya firing out lasers in the middle of battle anytime he wants. That's kind of cool too. That's new, but yeah, no, that was screen was flashing, sleeves being busted off into dust because you could flex. That was amazing. Okay, I'm as far as I know. This is it. I know of Paul and Law because you saw them fighting each other, so we know that they're there. Oh, he looks. That's a lot of muscles. Okay, let's just hop right into it. Most people probably talk for an hour after they're done. I'm doing it my way, absolutely my way. Martial law? What happened to forest law? Or is this forest law and what happened to martial law? We'll find out.
Get ready for the next battle.
The legendary dragon.
8. New challenger!
Come and get some. I dare you.
Marshall! Love!
Oh, I like how you said that. It's Marshall, not Forest. Okay, backhand really quick. That was a nasty little low, wasn't it? Did you just bring out Nunchuck? Nunchaku? Really? I like the wall stuff that we got going on too now. Ah, the things didn't rip off your arm though, like Paul. There, that's activation of that. What a combo. Okay. Heat rush. Bring out the Nunchaku in the middle of battle now, huh? Do we got weapons all of a sudden? Heat rush again to the wall. Breakthrough wall. Continue combo. Nice. You activated the... Did you point? Oh. Do you do a little stomp or move at the end? No, he didn't do a little at the end. Well, after Paul's is gonna be hard to top Paul's, without a doubt. That's martial law. It almost looks like I'm curious where this is really gonna go. My brain is still thinking of that last video that I watched. That was a 30-minute one I'm seeing how the game is going, and I'm watching these fights. I don't know if they're just not showing much, and they're just like, here's our burst into, here's our fire, our heat rush, and going on with that. But and I think we're seeing there, once you're low health, fire off the move, whatever move that would be, and we get to see their finisher. That's what we're seeing here. That seemed pretty true to Martial Law's character as well. Nothing too crazy other than the nunchucks coming out. That's new. But everything else looked pretty solid for Law. I know people keep saying that he looks just like Bruce Lee, but they don't have the right to call him Bruce Lee, and That was a lot like Bruce Lee, but I still call La La. And I leave Bruce Lee out of it. Until they're allowed to call him that. Ooh, King! See, now this is we're treading absolutely new territory for me now, because I was not expecting to see King. Interesting. We saw Nina fight Lars, right? So we could assume Lars is there, but now King is fighting. I just want to hop right into this and go. Like I don't want to like make too much time go by. I want to see. I want to watch this. This is the fastest reaction videos ever. Speedrun reaction. I'm gonna invent something new.
For the next battle.
Anger of the Beast.
Tekken 8. New challenger. King!
Okay. Very hard character. Never really tried him. He's got a lot of grabs. A lot of ways to get you into a grab. Like that. Ooh, did you bounce? Ooh, no. You bounced twice. Oh, that's just like what Lily can do at the wall. Wow, okay, a little bit more good punches that set up. I believe you armored there, didn't you? Oh my, okay. King looks, to me, King looks extra deadly right now. You pointed, oh. And a grab again at the end of it. Here's the finisher. Clothesline. Oh. Oh, no, you didn't smash him to the ground, you caught him. Listen. That just made King look way too good for me. I am not into the professional tournament league playing. King is already a challenge enough for me in Tekken 7. Seeing him do all of that, and I just have to watch out for him grabbing at any time. Oh, by the way, Lars is a character. Spoiler alert. Oh yeah, I mean to say this now before I talk too much. This very well could be spoiler territory. I should have said this earlier. I didn't. Oh, I did write it down. I just didn't say it. Be warned for spoilers, because I'm probably going to talk about Tekken 7. What happens at the end of Tekken 7. So be warned. And again, I played Tekken 1 through 7, so if anything makes me want to talk about it, I'll just react and start talking without quite paying attention. But I assume everybody knows what's going on from Tekken 1 through 7 as well, like me. King, that's just too many grabs, man. This is too many grabs. I'm glad you've reformed and are no longer an alcoholic. I'm glad you changed. Glad you're back on the straight and narrow. Again, Tekken took some weird turns, didn't it? But there's Lars. Look at that. Cool. So Lars, again, I tried to watch their ratings for the characters, and I made sure I watched people who are, you know, in the tournament skill or above. And Lars hasn't been rated very high at all. When I fought against Lars, actually I did fight against Lars online against a random viewer, or a random fighter, actually not even a viewer, I beat Lars. They kept doing the same moves over and over. They would be very tricky. It's a dash in low or a dash in mid, and eventually I just caught on that that's what they were doing. But I wonder what they're going to do for Lars, because his dash and crouch game is, I mean, everything's you could do 50-50 any way you want, but we'll see what I'm curious to see what they do for Lars. You know what? Forget what I'm thinking. Let's move on from Tekken 7 and move on to Tekken 8. Yeah. Show me what you got, Lars. Are you gonna dash in like you normally do, or they swapped your character style up?
Get ready for the next battle.
The Lion of the Vermilion, Tekken 6, everybody, basically.
Challenger.
Hair is still awesome.
Challenger.
Is that some gray Lars? Are you getting old?
ターゲットを確認戦闘を開始する
He's sliding in. Ah, some lows. I see some lows. Oh, I don't remember that grab. Oh. Oh. I am seeing a bunch of different characters into this one.
俺を止めることはできない
Yeah, that must have been his heat activation. Heat rush. I'm seeing 3 characters in Lars right now. And you do gotta slide in underneath. I like the looks of that because I like RPG and flashy animations like that. But I liked his finisher. Interesting. Fist meets fate. I gotta go back, everybody. My bad. I actually have to go back and pause what he did. There. That is something that Akuma does. That was like the Akuma's 2D jump up in the air, choose to grab, choose to go low. That's interesting that Lars has something that I know Akuma could do. There, okay, that's an amazing looking hop kick now. I wouldn't really call it a hop kick because he's kicking downward, right? He's not kicking upward, but it's still bounced. I don't recall Lars having that kick, but still, if it can launch like that and go into a full combo, why not? Interesting, he does jump up a lot in the air. So that back spinny away and then kick in, that reminds me of Leo. So yes, he is dashing in like Lars. A low stomp, foot stomp there. Are you kidding me? And there, that kick there reminds me of what Akuma can do as well. If Lars turns out to be like Akuma, and they make him like S tier like Akuma, that's gonna be wild. Will lead us to a better tomorrow. So I'm still assuming Lars' story is still based on him trying to stop Kazuya and Jin from destroying the world. He's got his own rebel army to try to take them on, and Lars was really important in Tekken 6, and in Tekken 7 you don't see anything about him. Maybe they're going to try to bring him back and put him back into the story. That would be interesting. Again, I have nothing against Lars. It's just I never played much. I've never liked characters that dash in and they're ducking. I've always, every time I ducked in a real fight, I got punched in the face because everyone just goes mid instantly. And it's just, I've never been a fan of dashing in or going into a stance. That's why I would play as Asuka. There's no stances, and I'm not ducking that much. I can, but I just choose not to because it's just I might eat too much. Are we near the end? Because I doubt Lars was the character that I got messaged for. And we're nearing the top. If I've been trolled and it's just Jack 8, a friendship over. But okay, there's Jack. Looking very robotic and very mean. Awesome. Okay, let's see what Jack can do. Jack, been rated pretty low in Tekken 7. But if anyone's been watching the tournaments and the very, very, very professionals of Tekken 7, you know that there is one person who I could just think of off the top of my head, no need to name him, can do very well in tournaments with Jack. And they just seem to have that distancing and timing so well. And it's just like, what people keep saying is like Tekken 7. I mean, just because you have the lowest tier character doesn't mean you can't win a tournament, right? And I like to believe that's true. I, for one, am never going to hop into a tournament to find out if Asuka can go that far. And I doubt I'll ever get that good to get that far, so yeah. But no, I'm curious about Jack now. I wonder what they gotta have. Again, he's normally slow, got some decent range, but no wall carry. Super powerful though, so much power. Eating any of his moves is gonna hurt, but we'll see what Jack can do now that he can rush. Again, that heat rush will allow him to get across the screen real quick now. Yeah, you got me curious about how you're gonna pull this off. My bad for not going full screen either. It'll just mess up everything on my end since I'm watching not in windowed mode.
Get ready for the next battle.
Those look like normal shoes.
Tekken
The rest looks good. He's got his eyes covered. Ah, okay. I see everyone's intros are kind of the same. That's good that they got the same intros. Whoa, are you flying in now? Show off. Sidestep, down elbow. Okay, okay. Oh, that's new. I don't remember him having an AoE ground attack. Ah, that looks very, very good and very familiar. Ooh, armored at the wall. Okay, I think that explosion had nothing to do with Jack. I think that might be a stage effect. At least that's what I think. Nice elbow. Oh, that means he still got that elbow? I think that was his heat. What in the what? That came out of nowhere. Was that like an EMP shield? He launched in the air and you could still fire off that punch. That was a drill. I miss Power Jack. I really do. It's supposed to be the finisher. But the thing you flew in on is also a railgun? And you blew yourself back from it too. Oh, we get to see his eyes. Look at that. We saw his eyes at the end and that's all that matters. The graphics, everybody. The stuff that's happening. So Jack looks very true to his character as well. Again, making the finisher do whatever, that doesn't change the character. That just allows him to pull that off. Interesting Jack. Very, very true to his Pharmacy Tekken 7 character. No, I'm not secretly playing Final Fantasy 7 at any time or thinking of Final Fantasy 7 at all times. Interesting. Have I played Jack enough to know? No, I actually haven't played Jack at all, but I've seen quite a few fights with him being used by someone with very capable hands to use Jack, and I would hope, I haven't watched their videos, if they reacted to Jack, and I hope that they're happy with that Jack. Nobody seems slow. You know, Jack usually has that wind up, like it's a complete 360 swing, but from bottom to top, chop, and like you can just see that coming, right? Nothing seems slow in this game. And I'm trying not to talk about that 30-minute video, but it's constantly leading me there. Interesting. I think this might be the right way to take Tekken. Do I want to talk about that now? No, I'm gonna save it for the video. I'm gonna save it for the 30-minute video too. I am holding back a lot on other topics. What I should be talking about is Jack and them. Yeah. All I can say is that everything looks faster. Jack doesn't seem to be that slow, and everything seems to bounce. Every move seems to allow a launch or a bounce. I think there's a reason for that. The video, that 30-minute video, will explain it too. Oh, please let Asuka be up there. And I'll be able to talk about it too. The reason why it doesn't look that bad when everybody gets launched by anything is because you can still fight your way back. Little hint, but that's it. Tekken 8. It's June Kazama? I thought she died. Oh, Tekken, you're up to your... Oh, you're dead, but now you're not again? Oh, that is an interesting character. That's why they worded it as an interesting character and not... You should see who's out in Tekken 8. That would have been, like, clearly Asuka's there. Well, that actually got my reaction before I even got to the video. June is alive, or are they doing... They're saying no, they're saying that these are character things. Maybe June isn't alive and she's just part of the story, like Heihachi's wife, girlfriend. She was in Tekken 7, but she was part of the story of the past. Yeah, we'll see. That one was interesting. I'm now, let's just do this. This was one of my characters. June, because Asuka didn't exist until like what, Tekken 5, 6. June was there for at least Tekken 2, and then she disappeared, and then they added somebody else who fought like Asuka, but a bunch of moves are missing. And then June shows up in Tekken Tag Tournament, because that's where all the dead characters go. And also Unknown, but we know who Unknown is thanks to the ending to that. But yeah, it was June and Unknown, and then eventually I got my Asuka, and I kicked a lot of butt with Asuka on like Tekken 5 and then 6, and then I learned a lot with Tekken 7, and now I like to think I'm okay. Hey, there's Mel. Where all the dead go? Oh, you showed up at that point? Oh, good timing. Yeah, Tekken Tag Tournament is where all the dead people go. I'm not wrong, right? Like, everybody who died in Tekken showed up in Tekken Tag Tournament. That's an absolute truth. It's June. I actually cannot believe it. I thought she was dead. Tekken 2, she was dead. Tekken 3, she didn't even exist anymore. I'm gonna watch this now. So does she have the low kicks to the thing? Is she like Asuka? She better not replace Asuka. I hope that doesn't happen. Because I got so used to Asuka's everything. The reason why I like Asuka is the way she fights. It has nothing to do with Asuka. If you change June into Asuka and change a bunch of moves, I'm probably not gonna like June. She is older. She is older.
Get ready for the next battle.
Light of Hope. Well, I like what she's called.
Challenger!
Kazama style.
Kazama!
You're beating up your son? Don't be beating up your own son. Oh, that's new. That's like Unknown. That's just like Unknown. At the wall. Ooh, a lot of flipping. That ground attacks is just like Unknown. And now you're gonna beat up? There you go. Pause. He said it. So you were alive all along. They did it again. They did it again, everybody. We all thought June was dead, completely dead. Wow. Wow, did you just clip of me making a joke? How dare you? Welcome back, Flowers, by the way. Yeah, you showed up late even though I discorded you and everything. Welcome back, everybody, though. So yeah, Tekken has been doing this to me for years. I started doing the Tekken series a while ago, and every time they killed Heihachi. Here comes the spoilers. They killed off Heihachi, and then they come back, and then Heihachi's alive, and then Heihachi kills Kazuya, and then next game Kazuya appears and is just like, I'm still alive, and they just keep killing each other off, but then they keep coming back. They just don't seem to die, and they did a twist now and says, no, June's been alive the whole time. She's been in hiding the whole time, training to beat up all of them. I hope June is the main character this time. Wow. Oh, and even Kazuya, it was just like, that's Kazuya and her had Jin together. So yeah, like, that's Jin's mom, Kazuya dad, like, what? Is she gonna beat up Kazuya too? This is great. Get wrecked, Kazuya. Nice uppercut. He deserved that. So that's the new heat system. Ooh, you go for the wings. That uppercut reminds me of another character that uppercuts just like that. Heat rush. Was that a shield? Was that a shield? There's another heat rush into a beautiful combo. Still going. Here's our finisher. If she turns into Angel, I'm gonna freak out. Kazuya defeated! Wait, what are you doing to him? Interesting. I'm gonna have to rewatch this. There was a lot going on. She has unknown attacks. We've seen those. I've done those attacks. Tekken Tag Tournament. And at the end, it looks like she was doing the thing that Angel could. I didn't see Angel appear. She's probably not, but that would be interesting if she can also get the wings and fight like Angel. I'm gonna, unlike all the other ones that I flew through, sidestep attack, big launch. There's unknown ground attacks that launch you, and then the big power attack that sends you away. Interesting. That uppercut, sick. Anyway, nice. Again, here's her rush activation, but you can do any combo like that. I've seen that. Here's the heat rush. That is what I'm curious about. Did she? Is that a parry? Because it looked like Kazuya was about to hit, a shield popped up and Kazuya bounced back, and then now... Oh, she went low, okay. Sidestep kick with a burst, with a heat rush. And then to send you flying. And then now the finisher, okay. Again, it's like it's all bright and shiny. I like bright and shiny. This character is kind of like me, a lot. I like it. Are you curing them of their... Like, I want to know what she's doing there. Okay! Wow. Unbelievable. Alright, this is the top, right? There's better not... Oh, okay, so there's no more. Jun Kazama lives. Oh, my goodness. That was a shocker. That was a twist, everybody. Wow. Okay. Again, they're only showing a very few combos. They show the new heat system. And by the looks of this, I can totally go and watch that 30-minute video. Let's actually do it. I know people do reaction videos. I don't know if anybody ever reacted to this video, though. I hope I don't get in trouble. The last thing I want is to get in trouble. But I know everybody reacted to videos like this. This is it. This is the gameplay mechanics, which is what I'm talking about, the heat system. And everything. You know what? I think I'm gonna watch this. Yeah, because all of those characters took not that long, so... I mean, on YouTube, this is such a long video. No, I'm gonna go... I usually go for 4 hours. Let's do this. So I clicked on the thing and then seeked ahead to the points, and I'm like, the heat system. The thingy. Let's just... I'm gonna let it go through. Let's see what happens. I'm shocked about Jun, actually. That was something worth... I'm glad I did this tonight. And didn't wait onto this any longer than I did. So the chain breaks off into a number 8. I remember seeing that. Okay, I wasn't hyped for Tekken 8. I didn't care. Now I care. Leading of the Tekken project? Executive director?
はい、テッケン8のゲームディレクターの
And then game director.
よろしくお願いしま
はい、
す。
今日はこの2人で
Interesting. So they're having an interview of themselves.
今日初めて、鉄拳8のこの
I know I seeked ahead and missed all of this.
ニューゲームプレイメカニクスということで、我々が、解説をしていきたいと思います。はい、
I'm glad they have subtitles.
試み自体が初めてですよね。
そうですね、初めてですね。
はい。というわけで
First time?
今日は鉄拳8、あ、こんな要素があるんだと思いながら、見てもらいたいなと思います。というわけで
So I
じゃあ行きましょう。
kind of know a little bit about this, but not everything. So I'll see if I learn something new. I if you would have asked yesterday, I would have said, nah, who cares about Tekken 8? Now I'm like, I care. This is it. This is what I remember seeking ahead
も
to.
ちろん、ゲームシステム、ももちろんそうなんですけど、まあ、エフェクトであるとか、こうステージの演出であるとか、まあ、あらゆる、このゲームの中に出てくる要素に対して我々はテーマの
Yeah, the sounds and the visuals are beautiful. We don't need to know. Should I pause here? I think I will. My bad. This video is going to go on a little longer. So you've probably heard me say on record in my Tekken playthroughs that when I watch, again, they are professionals. They know exactly what they're doing, and they're absolutely amazing. But when I watch them, I see how they're not turtling. I wouldn't call it turtling, but the fights go on for the whole time. If the fights are 60 minutes or 60 minutes, if the fights are 60 seconds or 90 seconds, the fight goes the whole time. And a lot of the fights end when the time runs out. Whoever has the most health wins, okay? And in Tekken 7, that happened a lot. And I've mentioned this plenty of times, saying, like, I don't find that fighting that exciting. And to me, this aggressive battle concept is a way that I hope that's their take on how to speed up Tekken 7. So that you just don't get a nice little combo off, and now let's back off until the time runs out. There's another thing that's going to help with this aggressive playstyle. And they'll mention it a little later on, but I think this is the right way to go, especially since this Tekken has become a big thing online for tournaments now. And if you haven't watched the tournament fights, I've watched quite a bit, actually. I wouldn't say I watched them all, but I watched quite a bit. Yeah, this aggressive is going to change how the tournaments go now, because it's not going to go the whole 60 seconds. You can block all you want. The other person's going to win now if time runs out. Well, you'll see why I'm talking like this, but yeah, they'll say it, but this is interesting. I think this will fix all of that turtles, all of those, like, let the time run out and hope you win. Yeah, that'll solve all of that.
初めて皆さんに説明するゲームシステムにも、大きく関わってくるところなので、このキーワードを覚えていてください。
How loud is this?
はい、というわけで、このコンセプトのディティール、ビジョンということでね。
Actually, it's subtitled.
見てる人、双方に、バトルシステムや、進化した映像表現、先ほど言ったような、ね、エフェクトも含めた。
So yeah, I think this might be better. I think this might be more viewer friendly.
そして目指すゲーム性のところですね。そこはディレクターから説明します。
そうですね。バトルで目指すゲーム性
Make the battles more enjoyable for the player in each attack. Make it easier for people to understand exciting battle moments and momentum shifts. Enhance the character's speciality of characteristics.
クライマックスのような体験ができるようにする。でもう一つは、キャラクターの個性や特徴を
I'm curious how they're going to show people how momentum shifts work.
じゃあ早速、バトルシステムの方を紹介していきたいんですけども、
Rage system still there. Recoverable gauge, heat system, and controller style. Yeah, I don't think I've watched anything about the controller style. But the rage system, recovery, health, and the heat system, that is what I did look at.
既存システムの変更点から紹介していきます。1点目がレイジになります。
皆さんご存知レイジはね、昔からもう6の頃から導入されている。
Since Tekken 6 was it? Okay, I knew it was in Tekken 7.
はい、そうですね。まず0時状態っていうのは、体力が一定以下になると自動的に
Yeah,
発動
we
します。
we know about the rage
で
state. Once you're low
体力バー
health,
だったりキャラクターに
you
この
get more
赤い
attack
オーラ
power.
が出て、攻撃力がアップしたり、レイジアーツという大技を打てるようになります。
でレイジアーツは体力自分が、
The
ね、
rage
減ってれば
art,
減ってる
which is the
ほどダメージ
finisher.
が上がる仕組み
そうですね。そこの、
より逆転要素が
逆転要素の仕組みの部
The
分は
reversal element is still
適正
present.
というのも継続
Okay,
してい
lower
ます
health, more
で
power.
レイジアーツは、こんな感じですね。
Yeah, he points. I love how he points. Like this is happening. So that doesn't look like too much health being lost. Actually, it's not too bad. It isn't like, you know, all your health.
レイジアーツは、共通のコマンド
He
になっております
uppercuts, and then he just does one big punch, right? Just one
で
punch.
まあ必ずしもレイジアーツを出すのが正解ではなく
That's it. Yeah,
まあ
Jin's is just like one
レイ
punch.
ジ状態をね上手い人なんか保ったまま
The player can perform a rage art
攻
during
撃
the
を上がっ
rage
た状態
state
で
for a one-shot
勝
reversal.
負するっていうようなそういう戦略も
So
取れます
yes, you can still do your rage
まあ
art
レイジ
finisher
これから
to
ちょっと
turn the battle
遊んでみ
around,
る
hopefully.
セブンでもここは体験できますので遊んでみてください。
あと1点、そのレイジ中の、特殊
The
アクショ
special
ンとしてテッケン
actions?
7に存在していた、レイジドライブは、ヒートシステムと役割が被るので今回は
The
廃止していま
rage
す
drive that existed in Tekken 7 is gone.
なくなる要素と
そうですね。もうどんどん足しちゃうとやっぱり複雑化するので、一旦整理して、
They've
レイ
removed
ジドライブ
the special
自体は
actions. Does that mean like my Asuka's forward punch,
というわけで
which is another rage
さっき
attack?
ねレイジアーツ、コマンド統一したって言ってましたけど、もう少しちょっと補足しましょうか。具体的にどういうコマンドになっているのかと、より簡単な方法があるかと。
そうですね。基本的には全キャラクター共通で、斜め下、右下と
Down
両
forward
端出てま
and
す。
この辺にコマンドが出ると思いますけど、
で、こういうコントローラーの場合は
down forward
PS5 の場合は
2 plus 4 or R2?
で、ワンボタンで、レイジアーツが発動できます。
そうですね。セブンでも
I hope you can change the controller settings. I don't want R2 to be that
ここは継
button.
承してるということで
I want that button to be R1. I really hope there's still a controller customization. That's how I was able to do so well with Asuka,
今回の完全
was customizing my controller.
完全新規というのかな、ある意味実はタッグでは多少あったんですけど、また、そのシステムが新しくなってるんで、どうぞ説明してください。
The Tekken Tag tournament existed
今回
before?
体力ゲージに、回復可能ゲージというものが、
Ah, so this is what I remember seeing as
回
well.
復可能ゲージっていうのは、空中コンボのダメージの一部が
As part of damage taken by blocking certain big moves or by aerial combos remains as a recoverable
に
gauge.
部分として残るので、結
So this happened in Tekken Tag
バトル
Tournament.
の
It did, yeah.
ヒー
I
トシス
remember
テ
that
ム
now.
と対応するぐらい重要なシステムになっています。
It's also important with the new heat
で
system.
鉄拳のタッグシリーズの、赤ゲージに似ているんですけども、特徴的なのは、時間経過による回復がないっていうところですね。
It doesn't recover over time, but you gotta punch. Okay, cool. So you gotta be on the offensive to get your health back.
体力が回復
Like
しているので
Bloodborne, a good Dark Souls
どうやっ
game.
て回復するかっていうのを今から説明します。はい、やっぱアグレッシブっていうキーワードを設定しているので、より攻撃的な行動をすると体力が回復するというふうに、我々考えて攻撃をヒットさせたり、相手にガード
By
させる
hitting or
ことで
blocking,
体力が回復していくっていう
You'll get your health
まあ
back.
仕組みにしました
Interesting.
イメー
Okay.
ジで言うと、なんかアドレナリンが
So you can still get beat up, start blocking, or start going on the offensive and get your health
積
back.
極的に手を出すことで、回復可能ゲージ部分の体力が回復していきます。
そうですね。だからタッグとかタッグ2であったこうありがちなね、こうちょっと回復してこう体勢立て直したいからってこうバックダッシュキャンセルバックダッシュってこう消極的にやっても
You backdash will not give you an
そうですね
advantage? Interesting.
積極的に手を出して回復しなが
So
ら
be
も
aggressive in this
続ける
game.
っていうのが大事になります
そういうことになります。じゃあ実機で見つつ、もう少し細かい解説をしたいですね。白ゲージが
This is interesting. I'm glad I'm watching the whole video
回復
now.
しないと言いましたけど、白ゲージ自体がどう残るのかってところですね。
大技をガードさせるとこんな
Well,
感じで
Tekken Tag Tournament, you
白
couldn't swap a
白い
bunch of
回
buttons.
復可能ゲージとして、
Okay.
体力の、表示に残
There's
る
a
ようになっ
white
てます
recovery
で
gauge.
白ゲージ自
Up
体
there at the
は
top?、
時間経過で消えるわけではないよね。
そうですね、ここは時間経過では消えないんですけども、特定の攻撃などで
You can erase the recovery gauge with certain attacks? How? Explain. Teach me.
消すこともで
消すって
きます。
こともできるし、今ちょっと下段とか例えば当てると、 こういう形でねダメージ分こう寄っていく感じですよね。
You could only recover at that point?
回復可能ゲージが残っている場合
Okay,
は
so you can't recover from low HP and get yourself back up.
手を出して、攻撃を仕掛けることで回復する。
I thought you could recover the whole
みん
time.
な行動しないと
Look at his health go back up.
まあまさにこのコンセプト通りの仕組みになっていますね。
はい。
Okay, I'm watching the health go up quite quickly there too, and all the attacks were blocked, but your health goes back
は
up.
い、というわけで、
Oh, they didn't show. So if your health goes past that white mark, you can't recover health after that. Oh, that changes a little bit more things now.
アメリカのね USA のリージョナルファイナルで、トレーラーを元に、簡単にですけど、説明しました。まあでもあそこではもう全然全容が分からなかったと思うので、
That I did not
今日は
watch.
そこを深掘り、していきたいと思います。
はい。じゃあ皆さんお待ちかねのヒートシステムについて
We've all been waiting for this. I'm just here to learn.
ヒートシステム自体は、まあ、本当に一言で表すと、まあ、圧倒的に攻め得なボーナスタイムになってます。一定時間、強化覚醒状態のようになり、まあ、駆け引きや攻めの起点を、まあ、自分で作ることができるっていうのが、大きな特徴になります。まずはヒート状態
Create a starting point. Okay, let's see how this
簡
goes.
単なヒート状態の入り方が、まあ、1個あります。
So that blue bar underneath the health bar is your
こうや
heat
ると
state.
ヒート状態になって、
You can block it, the
キャラクター
attack.
に青い
Okay.
炎が、まとったり、ヒートタイマーと呼んでるタイマーが減少していきます。
具体的にはどの操作で今出したか
具体的にはこの R1 ボタンに
It's set to the R1 button. I would remove that right away. Now R1's another attack.
いつでも発動可能になっています。そうすると体力ゲージの下にあるタイマーが減少していって、まあ、何もしないと
It lasts 10 seconds if you do
ヒート状態が
nothing.
終了します。
まあでも割と長いよね意外にね
そうですね。
効果時間ね。
はい。まあ10秒基本的に10秒なんですけど、まあ、実はこのヒートタイマーの減少っていうのは自らこう止めることができまして、
Oh, when you
これも
punch
相
or
手に技を
something,
ガードさせたり
it
すると
stops?
タイマーが
Oh.
止まっているのが
Being aggressive again keeps the keeps the heat timer from going down. Oh.
維持したまんま、バトルを継続できるっていう
And he's blocking, but his health is going down.
ここも
Did you notice that his health was going down? Law's health was
わかる
draining.
と思うんですけど、
In heat, while you're blocking, Law's health is going down.
バトルを
Oh.
継続できるっていうような
相手を押し込んでいけるってことだよね。だからここもうコンセプト通りしっかりアグレッシブにやっていった方がより有利だよ。
そうですね。
防戦一方
You play well, you can keep the heat state for a long time. Called chip damage, lol. Kind of funny to see that after the last game. Yeah, well now, like, yeah, it is called chip damage, isn't it? So that's there with heat drive now.
2つあります。1つは
So it's the heat rush and then heat burst, which is the attack, and heat rush. I remember these two.
ヒート状態になる。こちらが、一つのヒート状態に入る方法になります。
これもワンボタンでね。
これワンボタン
さっき言ったように入れると。
もう一つはヒート発動技というものが各キャラクターに複数設定されていて、
Heat engager?
こんな感じで相手にヒットさせると
Hit
走
your
りながら
opponent
近づい
move.
てプレッシャーをかけて、まあ
That's the heat
圧倒的に
rush.
有利な展開を作った上で攻撃を仕掛けられるというような発動方法があります。ヒート発動技自体は各キャラ、一つではありません。主に、平均すると大体5個前後ぐらい。
There are about 5 of them? What?
結構あるね。
So okay, so I've been calling it heat rush. It's called heat burst when you do the punch. Everyone seems to have like a punch, so far anyway. Which can be blocked. Good to know. And then the heat engager. There are about 5 for each character. Anyway, the heat engagers, you attack and then you rush towards them. So if you do hit and send them flying, you could still rush and get in there and then combo off of that, which we've seen in all the character videos. But if you block it, interesting.
な
Cool.
んで、5個前後あるかっていうのは結構その戦略に、影響するので、各キャラクターの特性を見ながら、複数設定しています。
じゃあまずは初心者というかまあ今回から始めてみようかなって人は
These 5 moves are the main ones to learn?
をまず中心に覚える。
I'm curious about these 5 moves too now. I didn't miss this
そ
too.
うですね。やっぱそこを意識して、作ってますね。やっぱり鉄拳ってすごくたくさんいろんな技があるんですけど、
There are
まず
many
どの
moves in
技が覚
Tekken.
えたらいいかっていうのを分かりやすくするためにヒート発動技をいくつか キャラクターの特徴的な技に、設定することで、まあ、昔でいうなんていうんですか、インストカードみたいな、
アーケードのね、筐体に貼ってあった。
筐体に貼ってあったような、
まずこれを覚え
The
る。
arcade cards, anybody know about that? That's before my time.
意識してヒート発動技を設定しているので、初めて使うキャラもヒート発動技を覚えれば、まあ、それなりに戦え
You
るし
can you can do it reasonably well and look cool.
まあ何よりもね、キングとかすっごい技数多くて、もうあれ格闘ゲーム界でもギネス記録取れるぐらいあるけど、
めちゃくちゃありますからね。
また僕個人的にはキング
King does have a lot of
使わないけど
moves.
今回のこのヒートが入ったことで実はすごい面白くなってるから、そのキング
King
の
looks terrifying in this game. I don't want to fight King at all in this one.
もうそれだけでも結構あんまキング使わない俺がすごく使えるようになって、
そうですよね
だから使えるキャラの幅も既存のプレイヤーにとっても増えるし、まあ初心者にとってもいろんなキャラにこう
So it almost what they're saying is that this system does make it easier for beginners to get into. I'm okay with that. Having more people play a game can't be wrong. Again, I could see some people going, "Oh, now they're nerfing it so that even anyone can play and win now."
もう少し細かいディティール
I'm curious. I'm curious about
じゃあ
this.
まず、ヒートバーストです。
I don't mind.
ヒートタイマーが、存在していればいつでも、発動可能です。こんな感じで。
Do you only have one
相
heat
手に、振り
heat
下ろし
burst,
攻撃を
activating heat? Slight advantage on hit and on guard over the opponent. But can you fill up that blue bar after you use it right at the
攻
beginning?
撃は、まあ、相手に
Or does it only fill up after you punch a whole bunch and you only have one chance? Because right here, the bars are always full at the beginning of a match.
継続しやすいっていったような特徴があります。さらに、これ実は空中コンボの
If you
パーツとして
float
も
an opponent
利用可能ですので、
or air launch an opponent,
相手を浮かして
there, air
ヒ
launch,
ートバースト
and you
を
punch down, you can...
使い方
Do you see how his legs are up in the air? You can still combo from that.
でも発動できるし空中コン
My
ボも
Asuka does that very well, so I know about continuing from crazy attacks.
攻撃が出て隙が出ちゃう
But like anyone can do that now.
ちょっと
My Asuka just isn't one of those.
ヒートバースト自体をキャンセルして何もしないってこともできます。
なるほど
You don't even have to do the attack. Interesting.
そう
Okay.
いうキャンセルを使ってヒート状態に入ることもできるのでご安心ください。
これ空中コンボに組み込めるってこと
So you don't have to do the attack as well.
できなかったような空中コンボもできるってことなのかな
そうですね。バウンドのような
Absolutely you can. I saw that bounce.
まあこんな感じで
Bounce and attack. You know, look at that go. Look at him go.
ストラ
Wow.
イクな空中コンボも
確かに確かに
できますね。
Since Tekken 6,
見
huh?
てて新しいの
So,
に
but
懐かしい
almost every character's got this
そういった
now.
ところも、楽しんでもらえればなと思います。
まあオリジナルの空中コンボみんな見つけてください。
はい
はい。
続いて
Original air
ヒート発動の
combos
2つ目の方法ですけども、各キャラクターに、まあ、5つ程度設定されているヒート発動技というものがあります。
So if you hit,
こ
the
ちらの
character
特
will
徴
run.
は相手にヒットさせると、キャラクターが相手に詰め寄って大幅に有利な、フレームで攻めを仕掛けることができるっていうのが特徴になっております。
仕掛けれるし、まあ攻め技から出てるからそのまま結構継続しやすいですよね。
そうですね
相手のやられのリアクションによってちょっと、違いますけど。
はいまあ、チャンスとかクライマックスはここだっていうポイントがこのヒート発動技によって
Shift the battle's momentum.
プレイしてる人はもちろん見てる人に
Oh, that low that Paul has is still there.
これ
Ah,
が出たら間違いなく、まあ、攻めが、
that low.
そういう
I'm not a fan of that low.
まあ起点になるポイントなので、まあ、理解しやすいということですね。
Ah,
まあ、というわけで、先ほどの説明あったように圧倒的にまあ攻め得なボーナスタイムがヒートシステムということで、まあ、この一定時間の、
Overly
強化
offensive
時間ですね
heat system.
において、まあ、駆け引き攻めの起点を
Use it. Why not use that heat system?
攻め駆け引き
Even if they block everything, they still lose health.
詳しく、説明してもらいます。
And if you get a couple extra hits in, you get your health back, depending on where you're at.
一つは、ヒート中専用のアクション
Can
を出す
take special actions, even if guarded damage is
それと
inflicted,
全て
and
の攻
characters'
撃
personalities and
を相手にガードをさせ
characteristics
た
are
時に
enhanced. I'm assuming more
削りダメー
damage.
ジっていうようなものが設定され
It's
てい
called
て
chip damage. There it is
それ
right there.
が
Okay.
先ほど説明した回復可能ゲージとして相手の体力に残ります。でまた、キャラクターの個性や特性が、強化されるっていうような特徴もあるので これから詳
Please
しく
do.
説明していきます。
ちょっと質問があって、そのヒートタイマーの横に実はこの鉄拳8みたいな、ね、
There's a marker that looks like an 8.
8みたいなこうマーカー出てるんです。これが何なのかっていうことをちょっと説明してもらえますか。
Okay, this is gonna be nice.
このヒートタイマーの横にあるこの鎖のようなアイコンはヒートエナジー
Special actions during heat.
ヒート中の専用アクションで使用します。で、ヒ
There's
ート
two
中
of
の
them?
専用アクションは2つできることがあります。
Okay, I see that.
一つはヒートスマッシュといったような強力な技が出る。
Ah, that's what they were doing in the
そうで
videos.
すよね。
はい。
それがその一つこの8っていうこのねマーカーを消費することで出せる、エナジーを消費して出せるってことね。
Heat smash or heat dash. Okay, so
はい。
that's where I got heat
もう
dash
一つ
from.
は、ヒートダッシュっていうものがありまして、ヒート発動技を、キャンセルしてダッシュすることが可能になります。まあこちらも、
So if you
ヒート
dash
エナジーを
like
消費
that, you
して
lose your heat thing.
キャラクターがダッシュし
Ah,
ます。
but if you knock somebody down
この
and you're like, oh, you could dash even though you lose your thing, you can still dash and get the follow-up
ダッシ
combo.
ュはどういうところで
I can see how you can use that.
少し説明してもらえる。
そうですね。ヒートダッシュは
I almost want to keep it though for the damage, the chip
ガードされ
damage.
ると、まあ、大きな隙が出てしまうような技を、まあ、キャン
You're
セルして
still getting close.
このガード
Are you
の
invincible when you dash in, or can you still get punched out of it?
減少すること
If
ができ
you're
る
armored,
と、そのヒットし
then
た時
great.
に
But we'll see, because I don't know. If that's not armored though, you can still get punched out of it.
空中コンボにつなぐことができる。
なるほどなる
特徴
ほど
があります。
これは結構すごい特徴だね。
はい、実際やってみると分かるんですけども、まあ、ヒート状態に入って、
So
まあ、こういう技、普段はこういう叩きつきのやられが出るんですけども、ヒートダッシュを行うことで、
dash in. Oh, he launched them very high in the air
空中コンボを
there.
決めることができると。
うん。
こんな感じなので、かなり、重要な、シス
Look
テ
how
ム
much health is gone already.
じゃあまあなんとなく分かった
That's over half of your life gone.
発動
Unless Paul's is really strong again.
数が違って見えたんだけど、そのあたりも全部説明してもらえるかな。
はい、まずそうですね。いつでも、簡単に発動できる、まあ、ヒートバースト
So
の
doing
方
that
は
will give you
ヒート
one
エナジーを
heat.
一つ獲得できます。
まあ一つついてるよ
はい
ね、今ね。
ただ、一つであってもヒートスマッシュ、
You still perform the heat smash or dash. Okay.
まあどちらかが
How do you get?
はい、どちらかに使用します。
選んでできるってことだよね。
How do you get the other one?
はい、次に、まあ、相手に技をヒットさせないといけないというヒート発動技の方は、
Hitting an opponent with a heat move.
ヒートエナジーを2個獲得できます。ってことは、ヒートダッシュを行った上で、さらにヒート
And then he
スマッ
just
シュ
heat
を
dashed and heat
なるほど
burst.
強力です
こともできますし
Or heat smashed, I
ヒー
guess.
トダッシュ2回行うことも
な。にしてもいい。
でき
キャン
るので、
セルキャンセル。
Oh, and he changes up with a grab. Are you? Oh man, no!
あ使い分けになるね。
ですね。相手の、技の隙にヒート発動
Heat
技をうまく
burst plus
叩き
one.
込めば、
Heat dash
まあ
will
ダメージも与え
negative
つ
one.
つヒートエナ
Heat
ジーも
engager is a
2
plus two, and the heat smash will
まあ
use
そ
it
の
all
後どう
up.
攻めてやろうかなみたいな、
なるほど。
まあ、楽しい、攻撃の設計ができるようになります。
まあ単体で
Interesting.
このいわゆるレイジドライブ的な使い方にもなるってことだよね。
そうです。まさに、ヒートスマッシュは本当に、鉄拳7でいうレイジドライブのような、本当に強力な攻撃になってますんで、うまくダメージを奪いたかったり仕掛けたい場合はヒートスマッシュを積極的に狙うと、大きなリターンを得ることができると思います。
できるし、まあ発動技からいくともうダッシュとの組み合わせで、まあ、空間がすごかったりも一気に壁まで押し込んだり、
はい、
まあいろんな使い方が広がるってことですね。
そうですね。本当にそこにプレイヤーの、個性が出ると思いますね。どういう、ヒートエナジーを運用していくかっていうところ。
They sort of wall combo from it. So interesting.
攻略するだけでもかなりやりごたえがありそうだね。
そうですね。結構やっぱ人によってこう最後まで取っとくタイプの人だったり、もうヒートになった瞬間にヒートスマッシュを打つみたいな
人もいるしね。
性格が出るんですよ。
まあ俺のキングみたいにヒート出すよ出すよってずっと見せかけてずっと出さないみたいな人もいるからね。
出さなくて終わっちゃう残念な人もいます。
I like how he said that. He's like my king, who always pretends that they're going to use the heat system but never do. I like that. That one cracked me up. The threat is always there, huh?
全キャラ共通で、付随しているこの効果みたいなところを少し触れてもらえる？
そ そうですね、ヒート状態中は、
So it's always a punch,
全て
can
の
be blocked.
攻撃にこの削りダメージ
Chip
ってい
damage.
う要素が入っていて、まあ、体力見てもらうと分かるんですけど、相手がガードした分だけ回復可能ゲージとして残る。
これ結構削って
はい
るね。
なんですごくこの削りを生かした、まあ、攻めが重要になってきます。
この
Yeah,
削
absolutely.
りのままで KO されることっていうのはある
それはないです。
の？ないよね。で相手に、回復ゲージは、まあ、残してあげるというか、残るというか。
はい、
なので相手も一応アグレッシブに攻め返せばさっき言ったようにこう回復、体
そうですね
力は回復するんだけども、まあ防戦一方だとこうやって削られっぱなしになると、
そんな感じですね。
結構な量削ってるからこれ焦るね。ヒートシステムの、まあ、発動中の効果っていうのが、まあ、共通のものとあとキャラ固有みたいなのが多分あって、
Did anybody learn anything new yet?
少し
Anybody shocked?
そうです
Excited?
ね。はい、冒頭に、バトルの目指す方向性で説明しましたけども、
Certain moves
や
are
っぱりヒ
greatly
ート中はその
enhanced.
キャラクターの、個性や特徴を伸ばしたい
Certain
なというのが
moves?
あって、例えばポールで言うとパワーキャラクターで
うん
一撃必殺みたいなキーワードがあるので、まあ、普段ホールドすることで、ガード大幅有利が取れるような技がヒート中のみ相手のガードを、
Guard break.
破壊するというか、
なるほど
ガードブレイクみたいな、
なるほ
効果があって、
どより有利フレームを取りながら
はい、
圧倒できる。
Oh man, that
まあ
that low is
逆
gonna
に言う
get
と
so
ロー
many
は
people.
スピードのキャラクターで手数が多い、
うん
ラッシュキャラクターで今回は、ヌンチャクを持っているっていう点で
Yes, he has
ヌンチャクの
nunchakus.
攻
It's
撃が非常に
like
高い
really nunchuck in his
そもそも
his
ヌンチャク
heat drive.
自体が強いのにね。
そうなんですよ。今回からヌンチャク持ってて結構強いのに、さらにヌンチャクが強化されるっていうような効果があって、まあ、ヒート中のみ、ヌンチャクの攻撃を当てると、いきなり普段はダウンするような、リアク
To
ショ
an
ン
aerial attack?
空中コンボ指導のやられに変わるっていったような特徴があるので、かなり、
So it turns like a normal attack into like a launchable combo if you go into heat as
プ
well.
ロレスだし、
King, I don't want to deal with King at
一
all.
時的なそのヒート中は、まあその走る新アクションが追加されてるんですけども、その新ア
Ah,
クシ
so
ョ
that
ンが
was stopped by a punch, but that wasn't a move.
とか食らうぐらいだったら全然
はい、
突進しちゃうと。
もうそんなの
But now-
関係ねえって感じで突進してきて、
It's armored.
アタックを迫るような。
It's armored and you still got grabbed if you don't read it right.
で、まあ、その辺は今後いろいろ情報を公開していくので、まあ、お楽しみにって感じですね。
各キャラクターごとにそういうのが用意されるのね。
はい、キャラクターの個性だったり、その入力によって強化される点が伸びてくるっていう
Asuka, please let Asuka be in this game. Please, oh please.
キャラクターのもうこう攻め方の
I'm curious what moves will be enhanced for Asuka. She doesn't have anything to open up any character in Tekken
ヒ
7.
ート中はいろんなことができるようになるし、攻め方にもバリエーションが出るので、
They can 50-50 and trick you to open, but I can't really open anybody in Tekken 7.
こうヒートを発動されてこ
はいう
ガードする側は割とね削れたり押し込まれたりですごい、まあ、もちろん不利になってるわけだけど、これやられてる側の視点からすればこううまく反撃とかできるポイントとかなんかあるのか
まあ、そもそもで言うとその技の有利フレームとかそういうところは変わってない
Frames and moves have not been changed?
まあ一旦ガードしてやり過ごして自分から手を出すとか、
なのまあちゃんと差し込めるところで差し込んでいかないと、
はい
様子
Usually I said it's best to guard and let the situation pass, but
まあなるべく
I thought we were supposed to be
手を出すか
aggressive.
まあ、今回そのパワークラッシュも強化されていて、まあ、割り込みに使いやすくなっているので
なるほど
相手のこう手を出してくるのを読んだらパワークラッシュを出すとか、
なるほど。
まあ、そういうのもおすすめなので、まあ、お互いに手を出す瞬間は、増えるようになってます。
パワークラッシュは強化されてるというのは結構ポイントだけど、まあパワークラッシュのシステ
Power
ムとして
Crush
は
has been
こう相
enhanced.
手に技を食らいながら
い
自分も出すので、まあダメージ被弾覚悟だよね。
そう
ある程度のダメージは覚悟だけど削られっぱなしよりはいいから、
はい
それでも相手に割り込んじゃうってことだよね。
そうですね
強制的にね。
被弾覚悟なんですけども、鉄拳7との大きな違いは、受け止めたダメージが回復が可能ゲージとして残るので、
ただただ食らうだけじゃなく
わけではないで
て
す、
後からそこを起点に
はい
反撃していけば、その分は回復で戻るだろうか
はい
ら。、
また攻めれば戻ってくるんで割り込み
So
や
the
すくなる
yellow, the white bar, you can recover that
しっかり
back.
手を出す方がやっぱり有利になってる。これ
はい
も コンセプト通りになった
そうですね。ただまあもちろんそのバックダッシュや横移動といったような防御
But don't
防御行動
backdash
も
ever
行って
because you'll lose.
まあ手を出して
You can't backdash because you'll lose your recovery health?
ガード
What?
してバックダッシュ横移動で様子見するもいいっていうのはまあ本来の鉄拳のいいところはちゃんと残してま
なる
す。
ほど。まあ従来通りのテクニックでもいけるし、まあ今回強化
I don't
されたところを使
backdash
って
enough in Tekken 7,
ですね
so
なんで防御
I'll probably be
をする場合は
fine.
一時的にまあ不利な
The more I
状況
think
に
about
なる
it.
そうなりますわな。
まあ一個の攻防をしのげばあとはその手を出したり、自分が防御行動をうまくすることで
はい
仕切り直しもできるので、まあそこは安心してもらって大丈
なるほ
夫です。
Interesting. Interesting.
はい、今回ね、
Controller style. Here we go. What are they talking about
スタイ
now?
ルみたいなところが、少し新しくなったみたいなので、そこを説明してもらえますか。
はい。まあ今回、コントローラーのスタイルを、2つ用意しています。
Arcade and
一つは
special?
まあ従来の鉄拳操作、まあアーケードスタイルという名前をつけてますが、
Oh, is special style like what they had in Tekken 7? Was like the easy mode, you just hit square, 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 and the character just did everything for you?
アシストっていう機能を融合
Yes, there they go. They just said it. They just said it.
これどういうものかっていうと、各ボタンに、そのキャラクターの、おすすめ技が設定されていて、まあ、その攻撃をボタンを押すだけでアクションゲームみたいな感じで遊べる
まあ
ようになってます。
おすすめ技がこう割り当て、ワンボタンで割り当てられるって機能までは鉄拳7にあったじゃん。
はい。
Specialized for casual play. I won't be using the special thing. I want my controls to be my controls.
で
So the arcade is the proper one.
もちろん。
で、L1 押すと
押すとまあこういうふうに
はい、これがスペシャルスタイル
表
の
示が出
If
る。
you hit L1, it activates the special.
得意
I'll be
技
turning that off if I
空中コン
can.
ボパワークラッシュ、下段攻撃、ヒットバーストみたいな感じで、
Aerial combos, power crush, lower attacks? You just have it
で
there?
四角ボタンは
What?
さっきから説明しているヒート発動技になっています。
Square's the heat engager.
で、R1 でヒートスマッシュが、
まあもちろんここはね、
はい
簡単にできる。
で、まあ、特徴的なのはあと空中コンボは、
This is an aerial combo with triangle.
で、空中コンボが
What? Okay. I mean, I would still try to learn the combos.
で、三角の後に四角を連打すると違う空中コンボが出る。
なるほど。鉄拳7だと
The game is
こう
playing
一応
itself.
こう各キャラの特徴的な技が4つボタンに割り当てられて、それをこう左から順番にこう押していくと一応空中コンボ
そうです。はい。
なるよってなってたけど、まあ、今回ワンボタンで
はい
こういうにつなげれるし、しかも違う種類も選べるような
そう
なって
です。違
る。
う種類のコ
So
ンボ
they
が
just enhanced that thing from Tekken 7 a little bit more.
三角をした後に丸連
Which I still won't
また違う
use, so-
空中コンボ。
ああいいですね。
はい。でさらにそのキャラクターの状態によってこの空中コンボが変化します。
はい。
例えば自分がヒート状態の時にはこの三角ボタンを連打すると自動的にヒートダッシュを使った空中コンボをやってくれると。
That was a nice combo.
これ誰でもこれができるってのはすごいね。
そうです。はい。まあここがかなり
Anyone can do this if they pop it on that special thing.
普通にヒート
Anyone can
発
just
動
do
技を
that.
使って遊んだり、その空中コンボをボタンの組み合わせによって、連打するボタンを変えることで、もう本当に鉄拳の醍醐味の空中コンボをいろんなバリエーションでキャラクターが決めてくれるっていうような特徴があります。
で下段攻撃とかも
はい。
まあわざわざレバー入れなくてももう
そうですね。はい。下段攻撃も
Even low attacks is done for
キャラクター
you.
に合わせた下段を出してくれる。
Even the low attacks are done for
あ
you.
のなんていうんですかね。駆け引きの基本になるようなものが攻撃のセットに入っていて、相手のこうタッチガードを崩すにはまず丸ボタンの下段攻撃決めてみましょうとか、相手が手を出してくるようだったらパワークラッシュ×ボタンですね、割り込みましょうみたいな。で自分から攻撃を仕掛けるときには四角ボタンのヒート発動技を当てて、この空中コンボの三角ボタンを狙ってどんどんダメージを奪っていきましょう。こんな遊び
Dude, look at that health.
なるほど。じゃあこれ鉄拳7の時にあったみたいにこうね簡単割り当て技みたいなシステ
We
ム
could easily
あ
assign
れ
moves.
はこう行き来できたでしょ。リアルタイムにゲームの中で
はい、
行き来
Okay, that's not what I'm
できる
looking for.
のかどうかを
はい、もちろんできますね。
なるほど
You can swap back and forth anytime. I don't care about that. I hope I can still customize my controller my way.
わかんないとか、どれ使ったらいいんだっけって
こ
時にはこう出して
のヒート タイマーの使い方が分かんないって時はそれにしてこのガイドボタン
I really hope we could
一つ連打す
turn
れば
that mode
で
off.
すね。なんでまあイメージ的にはこの自転車の
Because if you have to
補助輪
assign
的
it
な
by
感
accident
じで
and you hit it.
スペシャルスタイル操作で慣れてなく
Yikes.
て、まあちょっと自分でも切り替えてアーケードスタイルで練習してみようかみたいな
なるほ
感じで補助輪をつけたまんまのプレーと外してプレーを動的に切り替えながら遊べるっていうのが、まあ、今回のスペシャルスタイルのまあ特徴になっています
ど。まあでも中上級者ぐらいでも割とうまく
はい
組み込んで使えそうだけどね。
ですね
新しいキャラやるときとか、
うん
まあ、確実にやりたいときとかは
はい
ピンポイントで使えるから。
You want to play as a new character, turn that mode on. Okay.
あの
I've always learned the arcade style though.
思うけどね。
はいでまあ、例えばその状態によって空中コンボが切り替わるっていうところで、まあ、ヒート状態かつレイジ状態だと、まあ、かなり、テクニカルなコンボができるようになっているので、まあ、それも今ちょっとお見せします。
なるほど。
From full health. The arm sleeve's gonna get busted. Oh, it didn't break there. They changed it, or this is old. This is older than they've. This is older than Paul's intro video. In the newer enhanced, this arm sleeve gets destroyed. They made it fancier.
もちろん使えます。
なるほど。
基本的にはやっぱりそのキャラクターをまあ上手にかっこよく操作するために作ったので、まあ、ストーリーモード
Story mode? I see that there's a story mode.
でもすごく役立つ機能ですし、対戦でまあこれだけ使っても楽しめるように作っているので、まあバーサスモードであろうが、
You can actually use that controller setting in all of the modes, even online, even online.
なんかかなり、
はい。
かなりいろんなキャラも楽しめるし。
But yeah, I will not be using special style at all. I'll still be using arcade.
遊べるな。
そうですね。よりまあ対人戦に臨みやすくなっていると思うんで、自分はスペシャルスタイルで出てみようかなみたいな、まあそういうプレーもできると思います。
そうね、それで大会とかもある程度ところまでいける可能性はあるね。
そうですね。だから全然その上手くなるまではこっちの方が、強いなみたいなところが実感できると思うので。
なるほど。
しばらくはそっち
They
にやっ
want
ていて
people to get good enough so they can join competitions. That's really what you're
そこ
thinking?
までの確かにこうブーストって意味では
はい
結構いいシステムだよね。
はい。そこは結構、しっかり考えて設計しました。
Interesting. I still don't think I want to ever join a competition like that. No, thank you.
はい、
It'll be
いろいろね
too serious.
こう細かいところ含めて、皆さんに説明してきましたけど、まだまだこれ開発実は途上というところでね、
はい。
まだまだかかりそうかな。
まあやっぱりやるからには本当にまあ最新作が一番最高に楽しい鉄拳でやりたいと思ってるので、もう本当に、開発メンバーが毎日なんていうんですかね、本当死に物狂いで、まあ、いろんなものを詰め込んで調整をしていて、本当にアグレッシブに攻めの姿勢で開発してるんで、まあ、その早くプレイできるように頑張りますので、まあ、これからも応援よろしくお願いします。
そうですね。どこかでまた皆さんプレイね早めにしてもらえる機会を設けたいなと思っておりますので、それを期待しててほしいのと、開発まだかかるということだったんで、鉄拳7のシーンもねまだ続くので、ぜひ鉄拳7の方も楽しんでいただければ僕らの励みにもなると思いますので。
That is what I'm doing now, is enjoying the Tekken 7 scene.
今日はこの動画は、締めたいと思います。はい、ありがとうございました。
ありがとうございました。
Okay. So, I saw that I just got a follow on Twitch. Thank you so much, Juani? Kilo? Juani or Juan or Juan? There's so many ways to say your name. Yeah. Oh, right. I did that, didn't I? I did. I didn't go to a new tab. I just clicked on the video. Thank you so much for that follow. Welcome to Heaven's Army. Interesting. Okay, so now Paul's was still the most exciting video to watch for me. June was the most shocking character to see. But that new heat system They've removed what we know in Tekken 7. You still have when you're low health, pop into mode and do your finisher move, sure. But you could do the heat practically anytime you want by the looks of it. Unless it was just full because they were in tutorial mode. I do not know. But yeah, it has chip damage. If you don't backdash and you stay on the aggressive or block, you can get your health back. Interesting. I'm assuming those who turtle too much is just going to lose. So they want you to be aggressive. But if you see the heat thing, try to weather the storm if you can. It's definitely a newer take on Tekken. You know what I mean? Playing Tekken 7 right now and seeing Tekken 8, yeah, it's not. I won't say it's completely new and I don't know anything that's going on. That's untrue. But the heat system does change things. The chip damage does change things. How many times have I, when I was low health, just go into block mode and then watch as my two opponents self-destruct, and then the moment I go, aha, there it is, then I hit them and I win. Right? How many times can you do that in Tekken 7? A lot. With Tekken 8, if I get low health right away and you just tap into that mode, I gotta somehow figure out what to do. Even if I block, I'm still gonna die because of that chip damage. So interesting to see where they go. I think in my brain, personally speaking, that Tekken 8 would be more exciting to watch the tournaments because of how aggressive you need to be, and you don't just want to wait out the timer like a lot of Tekken tournament fights go. And I say a lot. Just the ones that I've watched, a lot of them went the whole time, so that's why I say a lot. But yeah, I'm thinking Tekken 8 will just kind of speed it up a little bit more, and it'll maybe be a little bit more exciting because you want to get as aggressive and try to get the advantage back from them. I wonder when two people hits the heat thing, what happens? Again, this is my very first reaction video. Who knows how well I did? Hopefully people will watch this back. And I'm just curious to see what people would say. But yeah, no, that was very interesting for me. I don't mind trying new things out. And this was one of them. I've done MMOs, that was new to me before. I've done a fighting game, that was absolutely new. I would have never done fighting thanks to who I was, but me being a live streamer, I tried fighting games out and I've eventually found one that I like, Tekken 7. So yeah, live streams have given me, I guess, opened up my world a little bit more. But yeah, with all of that, my brain has, I see the new heat system. I saw that the health was being able to be regenerated. It looks like you can, even if you're very, very low health, you can still gain health at the end of the game, near the end of the battle. You know what I mean? As long as you don't, I guess by the looks of it, as long as you don't backdash and you don't just cut it off and it's just gone. Interesting. So far, everyone's heat drive activation seemed to be the same. You could either just activate it and not punch, or you activate it and you do a downward punch, which seems to lead, if you hit, will lead to a bounce where you hit the ground and you can still combo from it. Every single one, Nina, Kazuya, Jin, and all the other ones, they all seem to have that. So interesting. Again, it can be blocked. It can. I wonder. I guess we saw that when King rushed in, it was armored, so I guess you can't get punched out. Oh, is it really that time? Flowers? Have an awesome one. So yeah. I'm curious. I might watch this back and see how I did. But yeah, this was interesting. Now that I've seen a little bit more of Tekken 8, I'm the kind of person that if I could just ignore if a game comes out and just say whatever. And then when I watch it, I get invested. I guess that's how I am. I'm learning more about myself every day. Watching the last little bit of fighters, that kind of got me into wanting to play Tekken 8 a little bit more than what I did before today. Before yesterday, I would have been like, whatever. Yeah, no, I'm getting a little bit more curious about Tekken 8 now. It's still, I believe it's still a long ways away from this date. But, yeah, I please bring, like, it's Tekken. Please bring the characters back that we've lost in Tekken 7. And bring back all the characters that was in Tekken 7 and keep them in there. I mean, shouldn't we have more fighters? Or at least just bring everybody back. That's plenty of characters. Tekken 7 kind of didn't. Again, I'm not a fan of the way things are done in games, like locking a bunch of characters behind a paywall. There was a lot of DLC characters that I wanted to try. There was definitely 2 that I would have probably tried to main, but I just never got the DLC, so I've never had a chance to play them. It was Noctis from SC15, and Julia, who I've played as in the earlier Tekkens. She was just not a part of Tekken when she was behind a paywall. So, like, I never had a chance to try Julia out, sadly. I probably would have enjoyed that character, but it just didn't happen. So, again, most likely, all fighting games are going to just have that paywall now. How else are they going to make more money? So yeah, it is what it is. I just hope they don't, I just hope they don't remove more characters. And I guess my idea, my thought with this Tekken 8 is, like, they are trying to wrap up the Tekken story. If, again, this is spoiler warning, Heihachi, we didn't see Heihachi yet. He did not appear there. So did they actually kill him off, or is he gonna, like, pop back in like June again? He come back from the grave many times already, but, like, it almost sounds like they're winding down the story, and by Tekken 9 or 10 it'll be done. Tekken will be done, the story at least. Who knows? Like, that, to me, that's what it looks like. Like, everyone's older now. It's just Kazuya and Jin dealing with their company that they keep fighting over. And the war over the whole world thing, like, yeah, that's them. I'm still, like, the stories that I want to see happen is Xiao Yu trying to stop Jin from doing all this fighting and getting them back to school. I think he's too old now to go back to school, but that was what Xiao Yu was aiming for, was to get Jin back, stop fighting with the family. And Lars was there with his little rebel army. That's an interesting story. The fact that they brought Nina out first, like I said, she was very important in Tekken 6. Yes, it was 6, right? I think so. I think it was that. It could have been 5, but she was just there with Jin the whole time, fighting, doing missions for Jin and stuff, and it was just, oh. So we'll see. Again, I really hope my character appears. I kind of already said somewheres that, like, if they don't have Asuka, I'm not even gonna look at Tekken 8. But yeah, I mean, it's gonna be hard not to be interested in Tekken 8 after I've seen what I've just seen tonight. So with that, I believe I've said all that I could think of off the top of my head. Normally I would have things written down, but I don't. I'm winging this. For those who are here for this channel to see video game, don't worry, there is going to be a video game right after this, but there will be a video game showing up as well. I do video games on my channel, not really reactions, but here's one, so now I can say I'm a reaction streamer too. My list of titles goes on and keeps growing. But yeah, there you go. I hope you enjoyed. Looking forward to see who else comes out. I'll be using this as a reference for future reactions, maybe. I think, because I don't know the characters, I think one character reaction would not be enough. I would be done in like 2 minutes. And I would be like, I'm not too sure of these moves. I know that hop kick because that was there before, and that's really all I got because I don't know the characters that well. So yeah, well, but we'll see what happens, everybody. More reactions could come out, you never know. Yeah, I don't even know. That's just something to think about, I guess. So yeah, there you go. Thanks, Heavenlies, for showing up and watching. And seriously, if you like what I'm doing, please hit those buttons. You know what to do by now. And I will see you all in the next episode. Take care.